What is going on, everyone? I am Braxton, and this is BWC Racing. Here is my run on that first course, first set of gates that we're running out here in Baghdad. First gate, no big deal. Second gate, also not really that big of a deal. Now we are just going to take a nice long way around and just try to keep it safe so we don't have to back up yet. And looking at the footage, I probably could have done that in a few other places as well. But I just ended up taking reverses. Oh well, it's just a reverse, not that big of a deal. Gate 2 worked out great. Kept the rears high enough so nothing could slide. It's just great. Gate number 3 worked out even better. Just bouncing it around, hook and hold. Gate number 4, we're not going to go into it how Blake did. I'm going to go all the way around and down here, and we're going to come at it like it's a crack. And then pretty much from here we're just going to drop the car in it and slide it along just to keep my tires far enough away from hitting those cones. Now, if you don't know much about my rig here, it's a G-Speed TGH3, so it's like the V3 version of the G-Speed, so I guess it's a G-Shot with a Red Cat Ascent body. It's got the front cab part of it cut up to fit nice and low center of gravity, keeping it nice. It's got some Amazon high clearance links. It's got Trio wheels. It's got Capra axles. Unfortunately, hitting that cone there because dumb mistake. It's got a shift servo, a shift S 2.0. I love it. It works every time. Got some BFG crawlers in the G8. I've got a Fusion Pro 3-gear, an axial 3-gear transmission. I have the stock skid and sliders from G-Speed on there. And then I've got some old Wraith 1.9 shocks on there with some axial Yeti Jr. springs on the front. Got some black hair ties on the front axle to keep the weight down. I've got some blue rubber bands on the rear to do that exact same thing. Now those spacers in the rear are just some spacers that I got from Hot Racing that came with a kit that I used to rear steer my Capra. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to do with that G-Speed. Now this is something that I love about this car. I can do this for so long. Barely missing that cone. Barely. We're going to come to 8, take another reverse, just to keep it nice and easy. Coming down here, we're going to get through gate 8. And I get really close on this one too, on the top. Hence the shuffle of the servo to keep the rear down. And, I mean, I probably could have dropped the rear off on that crack too, but I just didn't feel like risking it. Now, for this gate number 9, you can see him coming at it quite crooked, like how Blake was, and he ended up taking the cone. But I'm going to let it drop slow. This way it can center like it did. And now we're just going to go nice and slow, see how it's centered there, drive through, it's perfect. End up finishing this course with a -7 once we get out this 10 gate. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, I will see you all in the next one.